Student friends, in last lecture we have studied what do you mean by conformation and different kinds of conformation of cyclohexane. Chair board, twist board and half chair conformations, their shapes and their interactions. Now in this lecture we are going to study stability of conformation of cyclohexane. First of all, I will let you the decreasing order of stability of cyclohexane conformation. Chair conformation is the most stable conformation. Then, as compared to chair conformation is the most stable conformation. Chair conformation is the more stable than twist board conformation, which is more stable than board conformation, and board conformation is the more stable than half chair conformation. That is, half chair conformation is the least stable and chair conformation is the most stable conformation of cyclohexane. We have to remember this order. Before going toward the stability, everybody must remember stability of conformation is totally depends on the potential energy content. Potential energy content means energy required to exist the conformation at room temperature or at the normal temperature. And therefore, if potential energy content is higher, then the conformation will not be formed or will not be exist. And if potential energy is less, then the conformation will be easily formed, easily exist. That is, it will be a stable conformation. Now let us see the different conformations: chair, twist board and half chair conformation and their stability order. Explanation of stability. Now, stability of a conformation depends upon the strain present in the region. There are four types of strains: bond angle strain, bond opposition strain, van der Waals strain and steric strain. These four strains are responsible for the stability or instability of the six membered ring or the conformation. Bond angle strain. First of all, let us see bond angle strain. So, what do you mean by bond angle strain? Bond angle strain means it is also called as Bayer strain. Due to the bond deformation, this strain arises. Generally, bond angle strain is found in a small ring systems like a 3-membered and 4-membered ring systems. Due to the less flexibility, the distortion in the bond takes place and bond angle strain increases, which destabilizes the conformation. Second is a bond opposition strain. If bonds are eclipsed, that means dihedral angle between the bonds is at 0 or nearly 0. At that time, the bonds becomes eclipsed and the repulsion between two bonds takes place. That is, electron present in the bond repels to each other, electrostatic repulsion, and which increases the potential energy. This is called as bond opposition strain. Generally, it is greater in a eclipse conformation than the shallow conformation. Another kind of a strain is a van der Waals strain. Van der Waals strain, when van der Waals strain arises, when the atoms or group of atoms, they are very close to each other or they are near to each other or they are within the van der Waals radii, that is a 2.4 angstrom. If such a less distance is there between the two atoms or group of atoms, then the van der Waals repulsive type of interaction takes place between the atoms or group of atoms, and this is called as van der Waals strain. And fourth type of strain is a steric strain. When bulky group is present, then bulky group creates the steric interaction, and this is called as The strain arises due to the bulky group is called as steric strain. In a cyclohexane, due to the ring occurring and uncharged nature, bond opposition and charge repulsion strain are irrelevant or absent. So six-membered ring is present in a chair form or it is present in a Foucault form, and therefore the bond opposition strain is nearly zero or it is absent. Bond opposition and steric strain contributes to internal strain. Different conformations of cyclohexane differs in internal strain and hence in potential energy content. So these four types of conformations, Sherwood, Tilford and Hapchel conformation. The value of four strains are different and therefore the stability of also different. So student friends, these four types of strains are responsible for the stability of the conformation because these strains directly related to the potential energy content. Higher the strain, greater will be the potential energy and lower will be the stability of the conformation. Now, first of all, let's go towards the chair conformation, stability of chair conformation. In the chair conformation, bond angle is 109 degree 28 minutes, normal tetrahedral angle, and therefore bond opposition and steric strain is a strain are minimum. Cyclohexane bonds, in the cyclohexane, CH bonds are perfectly staggered, and therefore bond opposition or strain is a minimum. If you see the structure of six-membered ring, here this structure, the Newman projection formula is written in front of chair conformation, and if you see the bond angle, yes, totally 60-degree angle is there. This is a staggered conformation. So the six-membered ring is present in a staggered Newman formula, and if you see this bond angle is a 60-degree, and therefore there is a minimum bond opposition strength because bonds are away from each other. The maximum distance between the bond, therefore no repulsive interaction, and bond opposition strength is the minimum, and therefore more stable conformation. Now, hydrogen atoms and adjacent carbon atoms have enough space for their accommodation and therefore minimum repulsion. Steric strain is minimum because Reynolds sterically bulky group is present on the six-membered ring, therefore steric strain is also minimum. And due to the absence of bond angle strain, there is a very minimum bond repulsive strain or no bond repulsive strain and no any kind of a van der Waals strain. All these kind of strain value in the six-membered ring is very negligible, and therefore potential energy content of chair conformation is minimum or very less, and therefore this conformation or chair conformation easily exists at room temperature, and therefore it is a more stable conformation among all four conformation of cyclohexane. So this Newman projection formula clearly tells that the strain factor is a minimum, therefore stable conformation. Second is the boat conformation, and it suffers from two types of strain. Number one is a bond opposition strain. CH bond on the sides are eclipsed. Here, bond opposition strain. Two kind of strains are present in the boat conformation. First is the bond opposition strain, and second kind of a strain is a Blackpool interaction. And let us see first bond opposition strain. See this boat conformation, the four bonds, four hydrogens, these are present on the carbon number 2, 3, 5 and 6. 2, 3, 5 and 6. These four hydrogens, they are eclipsed to each other. That means the bond angle between these four hydrogens, these lower hydrogens, bond angle between these four lower hydrogens are 0 degree, and therefore there is a maximum eclipsing interaction, and the eclipsing interaction value which corresponds to 1 kilocalorie. The four hydrogens are there, therefore 4 kilocalorie per mole energy content of one equilibrium strain is counted for both conformations. So first kind of strain is a bond opposition strain, and the bond opposition strain is arises due to the eclipsing interactions of CH bonds. If CH bonds are eclipsed to each other, then bond opposition strain arises, and each CH bond opposition strain value is 1 kilocalorie. In both conformations, 4 hydrogens are there, therefore 4 kilocalorie per mole energy. The second kind of interaction or strain is present in the both conformation is a black-hole hydrogen interaction. The two hydrogens, these two, they are oriented towards the or projected towards each other, or they are close to each other. They are present within the van der Waals radii, and therefore the repulsive interaction is present between these two hydrogens, and this repulsive interaction is called as flag pole hydrogen interaction, or it is also called as van der Waals interaction. So van der Waals type of interaction is present, and this interaction is nearly 1 kilocalorie or 1 to 2 kilocalorie nearly energy is there, and will destabilize the conformation. So totally the 4 plus 2 is a 6 kilocalorie per mole energy in the black hole conformation, and therefore potential energy content is higher, therefore is unstable conformation as compared to the chair conformation. If you see here this Honeyman projection formula of both conformation, all these hydrogen are eclipsed, and the torsional interaction or repulsive non-eclipsing interaction is present between these 4 pair of hydrogen corresponds to 4 kilocalorie per mole energy, and the black-hole hydrogen interaction corresponds to the energy in the black-hole energy is the 2 kilocalorie, 6 kilocalorie per mole energy total. Therefore, both conformations are stable. And it is thermodynamic calculation shows that 0.1 to 0.2% both form, that is 1 or 2 molecules per 1000 molecules of cyclohexane is present. That means both conformation is rarely exists because it is unstable. Now let us go towards the twist or skew both conformation. So the conformation which is more stable as compared to both conformation, because how a twist both conformation is formed when number 1 and 4 carbon in the both conformation stretch towards outward, the formation of a twist both conformation. That means the twist both conformation is generated from the both conformation in order to relieve the black-hole interaction. The two number 1 carbon and number 4 carbon, they are stretched towards the outward, and the distance between the hydrogen black-hole hydrogen increases, and conformation is twist both conformation is formed. Now, very important thing is that twist both conformation is more stable as compared to both conformation. So energy content for twist both conformation is 5.3 or 5 to 4 kilocalorie per mole energy, 5 to 5.5 kilocalorie per mole energy. Kilocalorie. Here I have written 6. Here I have written kilojoules, but in kilocalorie unit, 5.3 kilocalorie per mole energy is required for the existence of or for the formation of twist both conformation. And therefore, if you compare with the chair and both conformation, twist both conformation is more stable as compared to both conformation, but it is less stable as compared to chair conformation. Now, fourth one is a half chair conformation. Half chair conformation is suffers from a lot of angle strain because there is a distortion in the angle strain, bond opposition strain, bond eclipsing strain. All these kind of strains are arising in the ring, and major kind of strain is the bond angle strain is higher in the half chair conformation, and therefore the potential energy content increases up to 11 kilocalorie per mole. And that means if you want to form this conformation, you must provide 11 kilocalorie per mole energy conformation, and therefore it is unstable, highly unstable conformation among all these conformations. Maximum energy required for the formation, therefore it is least stable, half stable. Now, the chair conformation is first converted into half chair, it is converted into twist board, their board, twist board, again half chair, and again alternative is chair. And isolation of any conformation of cycloidal is not possible. That means we cannot separate the chair, twist board, board, and half chair conformation. We cannot isolate, we cannot separate, we cannot separate and store in the water, because uh, because they are equilibrium with each other. Chair is readily converted twist board is readily converted into board is readily converted into half chair, and half chair again board, twist board, and chair. This interconversion is very fast, because maximum amount of energy required to form the half chair conformation. Most unstable conformation is the half chair. So maximum amount of energy required to form half chair conformation is at 10.9, 10.7, 10.8 kilocalorie per mole. Nearly 11 kilocalories per mole is required. And at room temperature, the 20 kilocalorie energy is available. At room temperature, 20 kilocalorie energy is available in the form of heat. And therefore, the interconversion of first chair to its alternative chair is very, very easy. That is, interconversion of chair to half chair is very, very easy. And therefore, the freezing rate is very high, millions of times per minute, and therefore we cannot isolate, we cannot separate these conformations. They are hypothetical, but we can separate these isomers if you change the temperature. If you decrease the temperature, if you freeze the mixture, at that time we can, in the solid state, we can isolate these structures. Now, with the help of energy profile diagram, we can compute the stability of these isomers. So, both conformation, these approximate values of energy 6 kilocalorie in case of both, twist both 5.3, half chair 11 kilocalorie per mole energy, and chair conformation value 0. So, the most stable see energy profile diagram for relative energy or potential energy versus the conformations. The most stable conformation is the chair conformation. When chair is converted into half chair, the energy tremendously increases up to 11 kilocalorie per mole. Further, when half chair is converted into twist board, energy decreases, and energy required to form the twist board conformation is 5.3 kilocalorie per mole. Further, twist board is converted into twist board. Twist load. The twist load conformation is changes to board conformation, and due to the black hole and molecular interaction, twist load conformation becomes unstable. Its energy is nearly 6 kilocalorie per mole, or more than 6 kilocalorie. Further, it is again converted into twist board, again board, twist board, and further finally, the twist board conformation is converted into the half chair, or it is also called as twist chair conformation. And half chair conformation again require 11 kilocalorie per mole energy. Further, it is jumps to the alternative chair, and during this process, the maximum amount of energy required to complete this chair into this alternative chair is 11 kilocalorie per mole. Maximum energy is 11 kilocalorie, and this process is called as ring flipping. So, if you want to convert one chair into alternative chair, if you want to flip the ring, the conformation must go through these half chair, both half chair conformation, and then finally it is collapsed into this alternative chair conformation. So, normal ring flipping for 6 members requires 11 kilocalorie per mole energy. Remember. And through this diagram, we can say that the most stable conformation is chair conformation, then a twist board, then wood, and then half chair conformation. So this is the order of stability of chair conformation. And still friends, last point I am going to discuss with you is the locking of conformation. When locking of what is locking of conformation? So you know that ring fitting when ring fitting takes place, chair is converted into its alternating chair, and during that process, the chair conformation adopt different conformations like a half chair, twist board, board conformations, and then finally it will converted into its alternative conformation. But if substituent present on the 6-member ring is very small, like a methyl or hydrogen, at that time ring fitting is possible. Ring fitting is possible, and chair conformation can be fit into its alternative chair. But with increasing the size of the substituent, if tertiary butyl group is placed on the 6-member ring, bulky group like a tertiary butyl group is placed on the 6-member ring, polycyclic axial interactions are created, and these interactions are very severe, and molecule will not be go into the its alternative form, or molecule will not be flipped because of the tertiary butyl group creates molecular axial interaction, which increases the potential energy tremendously, which decreases the stability of the conformation, and there is a existence in only one conformation. In only one conformation, this term is called as locking of conformation. That is, fitting is avoided is called as locking of conformation. So student friends, here in this lecture we have studied the stability of conformation of 6-member rings, and different their order of stability, energy profile diagram, and finally the locking of conformation. So student friends, everybody understood this, because this is basic part, and after completion of this basic part we have to go towards the actual part of this chapter. So you revise these terms, because these terms we have already studied in DYBSc, and since we are studying this chemistry since FRDSc, actually it is since 11th standard, but you have already studied the chemistry of 6-member in DYBSc. At that time we have studied thoroughly, but some advanced part of the 6-member chemistry of 6-member we have to study in this year, in this semester. So make ready, make a basic part very clear, so that we will be understanding the next next topic very easily. So thank you very much, friends. We will stop here, and in the next lecture we will again meet with new topic. Thank you very much.